some amazing talent. And you, America, have chosen 16 semifinalists.
I'm just in awe of you.
I love you guys. You make me smile.
You are everything that America should be about.
I just saw a headlining show in Las Vegas.
You're magnificent.
You've done a spectacular job. Wow, that's all I've got to say.
This case, 4.
You continue to amaze me. What a night of television.
And there's plenty more to come.
Thousands of video submissions and 12 acts will perform live in front of America.
All this talent that nobody's tapped into yet. This is the beauty of the internet.
This is why I like YouTube. All of a sudden, somebody gets thrown into the competition who could really shake things up.
This is their first time here. From their room to our room. It's live.
Live from the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, it's America's Got Talent. Please welcome your host, Nick Cannon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to America's Got Talent, and this is our YouTube Snapple show. Now, we got together with YouTube and Snapple to find the very best stuff online, and all kinds of acts right across the nation posted their best performances. And trust me, the talent is out there. You guys at home and the judges voted for your favorite acts tonight. The top 12 are gonna be right here on this stage. Just think, before this show, the biggest audience they had was the family cat. Now, tonight, they get a shot to be in front of all of you, and they're either gonna nail it or they're going back home to the family cat. So, we got all the acts backstage, and I'm telling you, they're gonna make you gasp, they're gonna make you laugh, they're even gonna make you cry, just like our judges. Give it up for the one and only Howie Mandel. The lovely, the beautiful, the irreplaceable Sharon Osbourne. And the king of all media, Judge Howard Stern. My man Stern.
Yeah.
Now,
I
tonight,
gotta tell you, Nick,
yes.
sitting at home for 2 weeks, those Olympics went on and on and on. I'm a judge. I'm ready to judge. I'm a little rusty. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't judged in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But I sat home and I judged every...
You didn't judge anything.
Your suit, that's a 10. I like it very much.
Thank you.
Howie's hat is an 8. And the diamonds on Sharon's arm are, well, a 15. At least 15 million.
Absolutely.
Right.
Now, Howard, it's the YouTube show.
Right.
As we both know, there's a lot of crazy stuff online. Are we in store for a crazy night tonight?
We are in store for a crazy night because I remember the YouTube show where America discovered Jackie Ivanko, who went on to international fame. And I'm expecting the same thing tonight. I will settle for nothing less.
All right. Well, usual rules apply. If an act gets 3 X's, they're done, but you at home can still vote for them. Now, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's get it cracking. We've seen some great animal acts on this show, but I guarantee you've never seen anything like this. From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Clint Cavallo and his extreme parrots.
My name is Clint Carvalho, and I'm an exotic bird trainer. I've always been able to train parrots to do things that no one else can do with them. I do not treat them like an animal. I treat them like I would my son. The bird that's going to perform tonight, her name is Kitten. Kitten is Evel Knievel of the parrots. She wants to do things that no other parrot wants to do.
I wonder where that bird's going to fly from. I hope it lands on Howard's head. Wouldn't that be funny?
Kitten's gonna free fall from about 150 feet at about 85 miles per hour, crossing a road, through the lobby, over the audience's head, to me.
I saw this on YouTube and I thought, wow, I don't believe it. Show me it's real. Do it live right here on our stage.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong. I'm not even 100% sure it's gonna happen. If Kitten performs this stunt and makes it happen, it's gonna be like nothing you ever seen before. Hello, everyone. What you're about to see has never been done on America's Got Talent. A stunt performed outside as well as inside. Without further ado, let's go outside. On top of the Robert Treat Tower, 150 feet above the earth, is a little cockatoo. Her name is Kitten. I'm gonna call her, and she's gonna free fall off of the tower at 85 miles an hour for 130 feet. Open her wings up just to break over that building, go over the street, come in through the front doors of the theater, through the lobby, through the 3 doors you entered through, over the audience's head, to me. Now we're gonna find out how she's doing and see if we can do this or not. Brooke, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Clint.
Is it raining?
No.
Does she seem excited about doing this?
She's very excited about doing this.
Brooke, open the door. Let's do it. I'm gonna call her. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitten. Yes! 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 Yes!
Wow. Great job, man. Woo. We didn't know. Howie, what do you have?
That's pretty. That's really amazing. It really is.
Thank you so much.
You know what? I saw it, as I said, I saw it on YouTube, and I thought, and I don't know if it plays on YouTube or on television like it plays here. My question to you, I did something similar with lice in high school from a shorter distance. But what would you do if you got voted through? What else could we see? Like, once we've seen this, we've seen this. What else would you do?
I knew you guys would ask. I have awesome stunts equal to that. Different, but equal.
Really?
Really.
Well, I can't wait to see.
I can't wait.
Sharon.
Well, you must be the bird whisperer. Definitely. I honestly thought that you were going to have another bird behind a seat that was going to come in.
Right.
It was spectacular.
And a lot of people don't believe it. Like what Howie said, that's exactly what I always hear. They think it's a magic trick.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
a magic trick. It's for reals.
And it's called Kitty.
Kitten is her real name, but it's easier for me to go, here, kitty, 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 over and over again.
Okay.
If I say that, will it come to me?
No.
I hope not.
Okay.
Well, I recently stopped eating turkey and chicken and all birds, and now I know why. They seem to have some sort of intelligence, and I don't want to wreck their lives, so I'm not eating them anymore. I'm not like a bird vampire. Anyway, this is impressive. Like Howie, I wonder what else there's going to be, but I think you deserve another shot to show us at least. And you know, had the bird gone to the bathroom on my shoulder, that would have made it all complete, don't you think?
It would have been perfect.
Would have been perfect. So I'm anxious to see what else you have. This was spectacular
I have great
to watch.
stuff, and I promise you that.
Yes, well...
as you can see.
Yeah, okay, so this was pretty good, and I enjoyed it very, very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. It's pretty cool right there. Now, Clint, you have to tell me, you said you have so much more. We've seen you on YouTube. How was it doing that stunt right here live on television?
Well, for me, it was the second time I ever seen it, so I have goosebumps still because anytime I take this to a new location like this, it's brand new for me and for her. training parrots.
You make a living trading birds?
Oh yeah, I have tons of parrots I train for shows and attractions, and they're all severely abused birds that I rehabilitate. So
That's
yeah,
nice. Okay.
so it gives them a good thing to do.
Good.
Awesome. To put Clint Cavallo and his extreme parrots through to the semifinals, call 1-866-60-AGT-01. That's 1-866-60-248-01. For more information and to vote online, go ahead and log on to NBC.com. You can vote up to 10 times per voting method, but you have to do it after the show when I tell you to. Still to come tonight, could these guys from New Jersey be the band that America and Howard have been waiting for? And you won't believe the crazy act this guy's been building in his workshop. And a guitarist sets out to rock America, but can he do it without a guitar? We'll be right back. But right now, take another look at the parrot in action. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the YouTube Snapple Show. We are live from the East Coast. Newark, make some noise. 12 acts who have never performed in front of America before. Up next, hoping you'll vote them into the semifinals. A band from Hackettstown, New Jersey. It's time to get this place rocking. Here's Reverse Order.
I can't believe this is happening so fast.
We're a pop rock band from Hackettstown, New Jersey. Reverse Order started a couple years ago with me and my brother Cruz. We put some ads up online and in stores. Drew and Frank answered our ads, and we've been together ever since. Check 1, 2. So we come from a small town in New Jersey, and we've done everything ourselves. We have a minivan with a trailer that we load everything into all the time. We've played on the street. We've eaten cold pizza that's been days old sitting in the van. This is our dream, and we'll do anything to achieve it.
I'm super hopeful and praying for a great band in this competition. It did really strike me odd that when I watched the show, there's no bands.
Howard, I got a band for you.
Good. And we've had some great bands eliminated. I hope these guys are a step above.
We've been watching America's Got Talent, and we know Howard is looking for a band, and we're going to be that band. Howard, we are your band.
Reverse Order. Rocking it out. Howard, how'd they do?
Look, guys, you know, I have been a big proponent of bands coming on this show. I think you guys suffer from not being together that long. I think that you need time to gel. I think music is such a tough business nowadays, and as you said in that package piece we saw, you haven't been together that long. And I think you need a lot more time to develop, to get some more stage presence going. I think as musicians, you play your instruments very well. I think the vocals need some work, and I think you need time to work it all out. That's what I think.
All right, Howie, do you agree or disagree with Howard?
You know, I do agree with Howard. And what I'm just, you know, you have to go with your instinct. And the instinct that I had watching you is you're fine, you're good-looking guys. I'm sure there's young ladies at home and in the audience that would like to spend a little more time with you. But it looked like you were young guys acting like a rock band instead of owning it and being a rock band. It looked like you were, like this was a dream and you were pretending, and it's a great party where somebody gave you guitars and you got to act like it. And maybe Howard's right, when you spend time together, you find your own and you own it.
Okay, Sharon?
Yeah, you're great looking guys, you know, you look perfect together. But do you want to be a rock band or a pop band?
Rock band. Rock band, more than anything.
Because then your song choice was very odd. But anyway, and you know, you're so young, and the guys are right. You have to learn your craft, and the only way to do it for a band is to gig every single night, anywhere, any place. It doesn't matter. You've got to have that glue that sticks you together. And I didn't quite feel it yet, but I think you've got potential. But you've got to watch your voice.
All right, guys. A lot of criticism, a lot of advice from the judges. How do you feel about what they say?
Just thanks for all the advice. If America brings us back for another round, we're going to give it even more than that. We're definitely going to live up to what you guys are expecting for us.
Right on. All right, to vote for reverse order, you know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-02. That's 1-866-602-4802. But not just yet. You have to wait until the end of the show. Now, still to come tonight, the Dark Magician attempts to show the nation something that's never been seen before. But will it get you voting? And the winner of the YouTube Snapple Online contest finally gets to show his talent to America. Stay right there. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live. Am I blocking Howard Stern's shot? This is the YouTube Snapple Show, where some of the greatest and wackiest acts audition online, and they're trying to make it into the semifinals tonight. Coming up right now is an illusionist from Los Angeles, California, who goes to incredible lengths to be original. This is insane. Here is Rudy Kobe.
I'm Rudy Kobe, and I am a magician. Since I was a kid, magic was my dream. Most magic starts from a magic trick. I don't do that. What I do is I try to make a nightmare come to life. But the act was so different. It was too much for Las Vegas. They tried to make me more like David Copperfield. I got discouraged. I left magic. For 15 years. I became a designer for other people, including Marilyn Manson. I went on tour with Marilyn Manson, became his best friend and his roommate, and eventually he got me excited about being that person again.
He's dark. He's not your typical guy that comes on with a rabbit. I don't think I've seen anybody do what he does before.
When you see me on stage, you see right into my soul. I think America wants to see something different. And that's what I'm here to show them.
Wake up, puppet boy. Stand up, puppet boy. Time to start the show. You better do some brand new moves. They feel like to watch you go.
Am I the only one that's a little creeped out right now?
No, you're not.
Howard,
well,
you asked him.
First of all, I'm curious as hell. You say you were Marilyn Manson's roommate. Marilyn Manson's a rich rock star. What does he need a roommate for? Did he go bankrupt or something? That's a little odd, I think. Look, let's talk about your act, because that's what you're here for. Listen, by the time you got to the end, that was an interesting trick, but you have for a long time a lot of stuff going on that we didn't care about. The puppet was dancing. Then you walked over and finally we cut the puppet and he blew out of the box. And then you kind of stood over on the stage and you were fotzing around. That's why people got bored. That's why they might have kicked you out of Vegas, not because they couldn't take your edge. No, I'm being serious. I'm trying to be constructive here. You can't waste that much time. The audience gets bored. You've got the chops. You've got something interesting going. You got to put it together and keep it moving. You lost us in the middle there.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
Howie, you didn't X him.
No, I didn't X him because here's the thing. I agree and disagree. Howard, we did lose. You did in the middle while we were waiting for that clown to undo yourself. Nothing was happening, and that's a problem. But here's what I give you. You came from YouTube. You've been away from magic for 15 years. I think this is unique. I think it's original. I think that artistically, this was very different and exciting. And I think the audience was a little bit rough on you. I do think it was a good trick. I actually loved it. I did.
You loved it, or
I did love it.
It could have been. It needed editing. It needed editing.
I think it could be better.
You're not helping them.
Excuse
Sharon,
me.
how do you feel?
Rudy, you don't have any timing. You don't have a sense of timing.
Right.
Cut to the chase. Just cut right to the chase. Stop, as Howard said, with the tchotchkes and this playing. It's just cut to the chase, do your trick, and get off.
But if you just did the trick and got off, he would be like every other magician.
No, he wouldn't.
No, that's not what.
No, you're very dark, aren't you, Rudy?
I don't think so, actually.
No?
No, this is one routine that's dark.
Oh, well, you just look like a bit like a Nazi. That was all.
No,
Very
no,
nice,
don't
sir.
say that. He looks like Jack LaLanne from 100 years ago.
Well, we're going to cut to the chase. Now, lots of criticism. But you did, how do you feel you did?
Yeah, I'm disappointed by Howard's reaction. He's the king.
No,
you know.
listen to me. You have talent. You've got to get timing. Sharon's right. Just edit it up. At the ending there, it was good, but we didn't know what was going on. That's why I gave you the X. That's all.
All right.
Right on. And he's going to be all right?
No.
You got a headache. All right, to vote for Rudy Kobe, you know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-03. That's 1-866-60-24803. And you can go to NBC.com and vote online, but remember, you must vote. No one's going to go through unless you do. Coming up, a young dance crew attempts their toughest routine, but is it a step too far? And a comedian confronts her toughest challenge. Can she make America laugh? Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the YouTube Snapple Show. Next tonight, a young dance crew. They're all girls from Yorba Linda, California. Have they got the moves that'll get them into the semifinals? We're about to find out. Here are 7 in unison.
We are 7 in unison! We've all been dancing at the same studio pretty much our whole lives. We are from Yorba Linda, California.
We're all just like normal teenagers. We go out together, we have pool parties.
The dance acts that are competing on the show this year are also different. We do all types of dancing, and this particular performance is a jazz routine.
We've got great dancers on this show already. These girls have to be technically brilliant.
If they make it through tonight, they're going to have some real stiff competition, especially in dance, against somebody like Turf.
Our choreographer is Molly Long. She is 19 years old.
6, 7.
Me and the girls were really used to competitions. A lot of stuff I never had to think about before with like the camera angles and the props.
You know, just breathe it out a little bit so we see everybody.
Yeah, try again. I think the girls are definitely feeling pressure. I mean, I am too. It's just because it's such a big deal.
The judges don't know who we are. The audience doesn't know who we are. But tonight, we want everyone to know who we are.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new scene. Fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou givest fever. When we kiss it, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Seven was definitely in unison. Great job, ladies. Howie, you X'd them.
I did, because I think that we're at a time in this competition where you got to wow people, and I wasn't wowed as much as I got a little bored. I'll be honest with you. You're probably really good dancers, and I want to say this, and this is a message not just to you as a dance troupe, I think to a lot of the dance troupes that come. When young people get together and you're part of a dance academy, I think that your choreographer and you all try to do something equal and spectacular. When you look at the big professional dance groups, they pluck from all over the world the best. You may have people in your troupe that are much better than somebody else. You could feature that person and it would be much more spectacular than all of you trying to stay in line and boring us all. That's just an idea.
Sharon.
Yeah, girls, you are really good dancers, and very well, you were in sync with each other. But what is there that makes you different from any other dance group? I didn't see it. But you are definitely technically very good. I think that your song was your backing track, your music was wrong. Jazzy, too long, you needed something fast, upbeat. But you've done it now anyway. But it's just, there's nothing that makes you stand out from any other dance group. But you're very good at what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, girls, I'm not going to pile on here. I just will tell you that I can feel, you know, one of the things I do in radio, I talk for 4 hours, and there are times I can feel if radios are turning off or if they're turning on, you have to kind of feel the audience. And I think the audience might have hit, you know, fast forward or maybe gotten up to get something to eat. It's not that you're bad dancers. You're very competent dancers. But you've got to do something that, you know, that triggers an audience and says, I've got to stay tuned. And it's 90 seconds, and it felt like 90 minutes, unfortunately. So I'm sorry.
Lots of criticism tonight from the judges. Ladies, you guys were on YouTube and now on the biggest stage in America. I mean, how was this experience?
This whole entire experience has been surreal, and I mean, we're just so thankful to be here, and we hope that you enjoyed watching us, and we have so much to offer, and being voted on would mean the world to us.
Right on. Great job. To vote for 7 in unison, you know what to do. You have to call 1-866-60-AGT-04. That's 1-866-602-4804. Or you can vote online for any of the contestants. Coming up, find out how this injury set a young singer on the road to stardom, and the hardest air rocker in town pushes himself to the limit. But will it win your votes? Stay right there. This is America's Got Talent and the YouTube Snapple Show, live from the East Coast. And right now, here's the act that got the highest number of votes from you at home in the YouTube Snapple audition. He's a singer, And he's also a musician from Arlington, Tennessee. He taught himself how to play by watching videos on YouTube. He's Drew Erwin.
I'm Drew Erwin. I'm 16 years old.
We're going down.
I'm from Arlington, which is like a small town right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. There you go, bro! Football's my life, and I've been playing since I was 5 years old. Last year, in the district championship game, I broke my hand. Since I couldn't play football, I began teaching myself how to play guitar. My dad had submitted the video for the America's Got Talent YouTube contest, and I had no idea.
Hello? Drew?
Yes.
You won the YouTube Snapple contest.
I won it?
You won it!
I just never imagined that it could take me, like, here.
Drew was America's pick on YouTube, but here on our stage live, can he win the votes of America? That's what we're about to see.
I was just watching the show on TV, and now I'm a part of the show. Never would I have thought that's gonna happen to me.
Thought I saw a girl brought to life. She was warm, she came around, she was dignified. Showed me what it was to cry. But you couldn't be that girl I adore. You don't seem to know, or seem to care what your heart is for. I don't know her anymore. There's nothing left, I used to cry. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. 'Cause nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. There's nothing left, I used to cry. Inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. 'Cause nothing's fine, I'm torn. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. You're a little late. I'm already torn. I'm already torn.
My man Drew. Pleasure. Sharon, talk to him.
Drew, how old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
16, okay. I have to say that the YouTube shows are fantastic, but you don't have the advantage that other people have had because they've auditioned, they've done a few shows to get where they've got. You are a complete and utter rookie. You're just a 16-year-old boy. Where have you performed? In your bedroom?
My closet.
Okay. I like the closet. Anyway.
Are you
Drew.
coming out of it tonight?
Stop it.
Somebody had to say it.
He's 16, behave yourself. I think for never having done this before, I can't even imagine how your nerves are tonight. But you did extremely well, and I hope that people at home remember you're 16, this is your first time on stage, so you did very well.
Very well. Howie.
You know, I agree with Sharon. It's really commendable because I don't think people realize how much the nerves affect. And you tell me, were you affected by your nerves?
I've never felt anything like I felt 5 minutes ago backstage.
No, I know.
Sitting back
and
there.
Let me just say something. I think you have something. You know, you have a good look and you have good talent, and the fact that you taught yourself to play guitar with a broken hand is a whole different thing. But the thing is, as Sharon always says, you need time, and you have to keep doing it. And I hope America sees that. I hope America gets involved and votes if they love you and think you have a future. But you did come off somewhat green.
All right, Howard.
Yeah, Drew, I think everyone's trying to be respectful of your age, the fact that you're 16, but, you know, let's call it the way it is. You're not ready for this competition yet, and I admire that you got up there and tried.
Howard!
No, it's not, listen, if in America we're going to turn into a country where we tell every person they're terrific right away at 16 and they're going to be a big star, I'm trying to be honest with Drew. What I'm trying to say to Drew is it's going to be years of hard work if you really want to pursue this. I don't know how you are as a football player, but if you're better at that, then pursue football. It's not that you have a bad voice or you're bad at guitar. It's just not your time yet. That's it. It's going to, you know what? This is America. It takes a lot of hard work to break through. The idea that we can be stars in 10 minutes is a fallacy, especially in music. It's time to buckle down, get to work. It wasn't your night tonight.
Well said, well said. My man Drew. Now, obviously you heard what the judges had to say. They all kind of said the same thing though. Are you willing to put in the hard work to become a star?
I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to continue and to keep playing music up here.
Right on. Well, if you believe that Drew can be a star, you know what to do at home. Call 1-866-60-AGT-05. That's 1-866-60-24805. You can also go online and vote at NBC.com. It's really important that you vote tonight. The acts are depending on you. Now, coming up, this young comedian thinks she's got what it takes to make America laugh, but will you agree? And you won't believe what this crazy performer is putting together for his shot at stardom. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our YouTube Snapple show on America's Got Talent. Tomorrow night, we'll find out which 4 acts from the online auditions are going to make it into the semifinals. The choice is yours. Along with the results, live on this stage, a duo who's had over 500 million hits on YouTube. The sensational Carmen will be here. And we catch up with the day in the life of Judge Howard Stern.
Going out west in a covered wagon would be easier than getting to Newark.
Nice limo, Howard. All right, it's going to be a great night. That's tomorrow at 9/8 Central. Okay, you guys ready to laugh? Up next is a comedian who spends 2 hours a day writing new material. Tonight, she's got just 90 seconds to impress America from Los Angeles, California. Here's Melinda Hill.
I'm Melinda Hill. I've been doing stand-up 10 years. I actually was born in Kansas, and we moved around 27 times. So I was often the new girl, and I was extremely shy. In a class, one time, it was an assignment to impersonate a celebrity, and I loved doing it. That's how I started comedy.
Jacob and Tom have been embraced by America. I'm kind of excited by that. The fact that we have found another great comedy gem on YouTube in the way of Melinda even makes it more exciting.
Hey, Mom, how's everything? I have a lot of jokes about my mom. My mom made a lot of sacrifices because she had 3 kids pretty young. Tonight is a thank you for just all that you did so that I could be here doing this, you know?
Good luck tonight, honey. We all love you.
Love you, Mom. I think she's gonna be really proud of me. I don't know much about dating. I just know that when I go on a date with a gentleman and then he does not contact me for 5 months, I break up with him. And that's just common sense. I just got engaged by changing my Facebook status to engaged. My mom gets off the phone with me by acting like it's my idea. Hey, Mom, how's everything going? Everything's good. Well, it sounds like you're busy. My friend Cheryl is passive-aggressive, so she says what she means, but then she laughs through it to negate it. So she'll be like, that was really uncool how you said you weren't going out tonight, and then you shut up at the party anyway. Well, Cheryl, it sounds like you're busy. It comes in handy, though. I just went to London to do stand-up on a TV show, and I was so excited to go. And when I got there, the guy working at customs goes, so you're a comedian. That's a horrible profession, isn't it? No, it's a great profession. It's what's bringing me to London. What about when you're standing there and everybody hates you and they hate your jokes? Well, I mean, hey, it's no crushing people's dreams at the border. Sounds like you're busy. Thank you.
Melinda Hill. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Howard, talk to her.
Hey, Melinda. Strange night for me. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube show. I was looking for something dynamic here. I think you started out strong. Your first two jokes were great, and then I think you lost this audience. You know what happens. You obviously are accomplished in your delivery. You seem calm. You seem poised. But the material, it said that you spend 2 hours a day writing material. I think you picked the wrong material for tonight.
Howie, a man who's been on the stage for many years.
Well, you know, and that's the key. The key is material. I saw your YouTube audition on YouTube. I promise you, and people, if you haven't seen it and you're watching at home, go to it because you are really funny. Tonight's material was the wrong choice. And maybe the nerves, your delivery, like the joke about your friend who negates it with the laughter, I didn't hear the punchline. And I said, Sharon, what did she say? I couldn't hear what you were saying when she was laughing. So I don't know if it was nerves and the choice of material that didn't serve you well in this specific set.
Right on. Sharon?
Yeah, I loved the beginning of your act like Howard did. It was very funny, and then it kind of went downhill. And I think you know that because you could feel the atmosphere in this room, right? It was a little bit icy. And I think I don't know whether it was your timing or your material, but it just wasn't your night. And it's a shame because you're one of the few good-looking comedians that I've ever seen for female.
Okay. Now, my hats are always off to anyone who comes on this stage and does stand-up because this is a tough form for stand-up. How do you feel what you're used to doing, probably on a nightclub stage, and the biggest stage in America? How do you feel the difference was?
Well, you know, it's tough to get it down to 90 seconds. I'm used to doing more one-liners, yeah, if I come back, I'll do more one-liners.
Hey, well, you did your best. We appreciate it. And to put Melinda Hill into the semifinals, you know what you have to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-06. That's 1-866-602-4806. Or vote online at NBC.com, but not yet. Voting will be open at the end of the show. Okay, here comes our next act. He's a guy who just loves doing stuff nobody else has ever done before. Brace yourselves. From Tucson, Arizona, here is Eric Buss.
I have started to gain the reputation of building weird and wacky things. Tonight, I will try to impress America with this. Love you. My name is Eric Buss. I'm 37, and I am from Tucson, Arizona. Well, my dad was an amateur carpenter. He passed away in 2002. He taught me how to build with tools. He taught me how to sing and dance and be a goofball.
I guess we're good to go out here, right?
What I will be performing tonight is hard to describe. It's magical, but it's not a magic trick. It's choreographed, but it's not dance. There is a prop, but it's not prop comedy, and it's visual chaos.
I don't get it. I mean, I watched the tape 3 times. I don't know what he's doing.
It's silly, it's novelty, it's funny, and you can't question an audience enjoying it.
A lot is at stake tonight. I've put in thousands of hours building and rehearsing this.
All right, here we go.
My dad was the one that encouraged me to embrace my inner child and have fun. Tonight, I will be having fun, and I think he would enjoy this performance.
Who's supposed to clean up all these French fries? I found it funny. Howie.
You know, I didn't buzz you because I thought, you know, I'm waiting to see if there was an ending. And because, and there was. It was just because when I was watching in the middle, it was buzzworthy. And then at the end, there was just more of that.
Yes.
So, but I don't know that it's $1 million act as much as it's like $1 million birthday party. I see this.
Hey, $1 million is $1 million bucks.
And if you don't get on here, like if people don't vote you, and you know, I tell you, you should call Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow because they'll love you.
Do they pay $1 million?
Free pizza.
Howard.
Well, the only thing you managed to do is make a mess of my stage.
Stage.
You know, look, let me try to be somewhat constructive. You said in your package piece there you spent thousands of hours practicing this. I'm hoping that was a joke because this is a colossal waste of time. You know that. Do you live with your parents?
I used to live with my parents. No, I live with my wife and baby now.
You have a wife and baby. Well,
a very understanding wife.
I hope your wife has a good job. I honestly do. This is a very unusual act. I mean, I'm trying to even think what you can do with this. If you had a character like Pee Wee Herman or some interesting character, you don't have that. You're boring. Your act is boring. And
Howard.
And I'm saying it only because I want you to get a good job. You mentioned you want $1 million. Let's get you on the path of selling insurance or doing something worthwhile. Let's get down to real work, real hard work.
All right.
Okay.
Sharon.
Eric, did you make those machines?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, I
well,
did.
you see, that's very clever.
Thank you.
That's very clever. So
They wouldn't give me 1,000 hours to show the footage, so I had 90 seconds.
But so you're a carpenter as well.
An amateur builder and tinkerer.
Yes. Well, that's good.
Jesus was a carpenter.
That's right. That's right.
Sharon, help his poor wife out and tell him to get a real job.
No, because the kid, your baby, must love you so much.
He laughs at this thing all the time.
Exactly. So
You could figure out a way.
Done.
Maybe you could figure out a way to have that shoot out of the back of your wife.
Why do you always want stuff to go out or into humans? I don't understand. Eric, we had a great time with you here. This was fun.
Sorry about the mess.
I'm pretty sure the people enjoyed it. If they didn't, they definitely enjoyed the judges' comments. You at home, you want to see Eric back, you know what to do. Vote for him. Call 1-866-60-AGT-07. That's 1-866-602-4807. You can also vote online at NBC.com for all your favorites. But however you do it, you must vote tonight. Coming up, a wild guitarist goes down in rehearsal. Can he stay on his feet tonight? And a small-town singer from Virginia comes to the city to face her biggest test. But can she conquer America? This is the YouTube Snapple America's Got Talent show. All right, now, after that last act, there was a whole bunch of, like, little French fry snake things all over the stage. And look at the crew go. They had to clean up thousands of those extremely fast. Give it up for the crew. Pretty amazing. Did all that during the commercial. Now, later tonight, we're going to see what you can do with a giant instrument. Right now, we're going to see what you can do with no instrument at all. From Chicago, Illinois, here's Romeo Dance Cheetah.
I've been performing air guitar my entire life. I'm Romeo Dance Cheetah. I'm 30 years old, and I'm here to melt your face off. Some people think that air guitar is maybe not a real talent. I would say to that person, you suck. To be an air guitarist, it does take some preparation. I would start with staring at the mirror and just psyching yourself up. I mean, that was perfect, what I just did, but you know, you're not gonna be perfect the first time.
He's very entertaining because he's barking mad.
I can work with this.
I can tell you I play as good as him. Look at this, look at this, look at this, watch this.
For tonight's performance, I'm excited about busting out some new moves that I've never busted out before. It's rock time. But I'm also a little bit worried because I'm afraid I'm gonna rock out so freaking hard that I'm gonna hurt somebody.
All right, here we go.
I have definitely put my time in. I'm ready to show America what air guitar is all about.
All right. You need help? You need help? Good, all right. Yeah, I think we rocked out. Sharon, where do we begin?
I don't know where we begin. What is going on?
It's a great night.
It's a fantastic night.
Whose
I
idea
don't think
was
she's proud of you, right?
Yeah, she's very proud.
Whose idea was it to have a YouTube night?
Well, what can one say? You're very good at mime.
No, he's not.
There you go.
All right, look.
How would you disagree?
All, I want to say that I am one of those Americans does not think that air guitar is a talent. So rack me up. You know, if you're gonna, and I want to be constructive here for a minute. If you're gonna play the air guitar and you stand up and you're doing this, you know what that looks like to me. I don't want to see that in public.
You need more practice.
Well, no, it looks like,
good.
honestly, it looks like, no, I don't need more practice because it looks like you're playing with yourself. It doesn't look like you're actually playing the guitar. And then in the middle of playing the guitar, you're suddenly singing and your hands are up and you're doing backflips. What happened to your guitar? I mean, the whole thing is nonsense. And I guess if you were a dancer, I'd say, okay, I get it. It's kind of the, you're not a dancer. It's wild. How do you play a guitar like that?
Stop.
You didn't watch you just didn't watch what happened there?
No, but you have to. Okay, well, all right.
Howie,
you know Eric Clapton.
Well, you know what? Throughout the evening,
show.
Howard and Sharon have said to acts preceding you that, you know what it is? We're sensing that they're a little green, that they got to put time in, that they'll grow into this. And you said in your package, you've been doing this all your life, and I think you have put too much time into this. I think you got to stop it. I don't, you know, in the realm, and I get it. For 4 years, I was an air roadie.
Wow. We are having a lot of fun here on America's Got Talent tonight, and clearly your act is all about fun, correct?
That's true. You know, the only thing I'm disappointed in is I thought there was going to be a 3X. I thought we were supposed to get 3X as like the sexiest act. But that didn't happen this time. But that's okay.
Neither did that joke. All right, to put Romeo Dance Cheetah into the semifinals, you got to call 1-866-60-AGT-08. That's 1-866-60-24808. Or go online and vote at NBC.com. No one can go through into the semifinals unless you vote for them. So we need you to vote because we have to get someone to go through. Coming up, a magician takes his act from close-up to the big stage, but will it work? It's magic on you. And will the faceless musician, unique talent, and bells bring America over? We'll see. Find out when we come back. We've lost control. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live. Newark, make some noise. And we have the best act from the YouTube Snapple auditions that you voted for. Okay, here's the next contestant bringing his talent from online to on stage. He's a magician and he's been performing since he was 6. Hey, Howard, get this. He's from Roosevelt, New York. Here is the magic of Puck.
I'm Puck, and I'm a magician. I started doing magic when I was 6 years old. My father took me to a magic show. From that point on, I just lived and breathed magic. It's who I am, and for the past 40 years, that's all I've dreamed. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 children. The majority of my work has been on cruise ships, and I mean, it's a great job, but at the same time, I'm on the road and I don't get to see my family all the time. And I don't get to see my kids grow up, and that's probably the hardest thing about being on the road. There you go. I mean, usually on a show like this, you see magicians do a lot of grand illusions. I wanted to showcase something that was a little bit more intimate and took a little bit more skill. Now, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. That's gonna be my biggest challenge, because my hands have to be steady in order for this illusion to come off properly.
I've seen this kind of style of magic before. He did it with a level of expertise. What I saw on the tape looked good. I've got to see it on a stage.
And the stage is humongous, and to do a small piece of magic is going to be a task. Tonight's my chance. You know, this is my opportunity to get off the cruise ships and to be able to really fulfill my dreams.
Miss Worldwide, go back down in the side. The girl make me hold your hand. Badang, 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 bang. SPZ, yeah, we are the girl them done. Badang, 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 bang. Long time in the side. The girl make me hold your hand. Bang, 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 bang. Pitbull come to sing the girl down. Shake, 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 senora. Shake it left and right. Right, work, 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 senora. Right into my right. Shake, 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 senora. Shake it left and right. Right, work, 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 senora. Right into my right. Oh yeah, shorty was hot and girl, let's get this thing rockin'. You just bend it on over. Now we get behind and you can get wild. Something that like, shake your body.
Magic of Puck. Howard, did he make Roosevelt proud?
Yeah, you made Roosevelt proud. I'm a Roosevelt guy myself. I grew up there. I've been beaten up by many people in Roosevelt. I want to give a big shout out to all of them. Look, what you did is yeah, I've been beaten up by the best. Look, anybody who can get out of Roosevelt, I'm all for you. And I got to say that this act, I've seen this kind of thing before. I said it in the package there. But you do it very well. And I think based on that, we should see you again. You're fortunately on a night where it's been kind of low level. The thing you have to be careful about is you've got to bring us something much bigger and better next time.
I've got bigger and better.
This is if you were doing a Vegas show, this would be your little opening thing maybe, and then you'd have to really wow people. So you might get a second shot out of this. You seem to be proficient, but you got to give us more wow factor and bigger and better.
Right on, Howie.
Well, here's what I'm going to say to you. You've got talent, and you've got luck. The talent showed, and I agree with Howard, we got to see more if you come back. And the luck is that you're on tonight's show because, for the most part, everybody else has been a lot more disappointing. You seem to shine. That's not a bad thing.
Good thing.
And I think you're going to get voted back in. I hope people phone and vote you back in. You're worthy of it. So vote, people.
All right, Sharon.
Yeah, is your name Puck?
Yeah, actually, my last name is Puckering, so Puck's.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you go by Puck. Yeah, you know what? Your presentation, your whole, very professional. You know, you're very confident up there, and I liked that. But little too small. We need big. We need glamour. We need to be.
Oh, size
out.
doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Awesome. I enjoyed it. The magic of Puck. Your act actually reminds me of a joke that I tell my kids, is how do you make a handkerchief dance?
You put a little boogie in it.
You put a little boogie in it. That's what you do. All right? And to put the magic of Puck into the semifinals, you know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-09. That's 1-866-60-24809. Now remember, if you don't vote, your favorites could get sent home. We need you to vote. Coming up, a 16-year-old country singer will achieve her dream of singing to millions, but will she get millions of votes? And will this dance crew's punishing routine leave them riding high or down and out? We'll find out when we return. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the YouTube Snapple Show. We are having a fun night tonight. Next up, a singer from Smithfield, Virginia. She's only 16, but she says performing is her destiny. She is Bria Kelly.
I'm Bria Kelly, I'm 16, and I'm from Smithfield, Virginia.
I've known it from the moment that we met.
Music means everything to me because I know I'm meant to do it. My chorus teacher in elementary school pushed me to perform in a concert, which I did not want to perform in at all.
She looked a little concerned on stage, but her voice just blew the audience away.
I knew that singing was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I do dream of performing in front of millions of people. I'm going to be tonight.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, it's one thing to sing on tape in your room. Try walking out on a stage in front of millions of people at home watching. That's going to be the test.
I like her. I like that she's a bit edgy. She's not too poppy.
When you hear Bria sing, you know it's her.
Nothing in the world that can compare. Nothing.
Music is what I do, and it's what I'm good at. I'm not meant to do anything else.
County roads, you better pray unto my face. Nothing on this white rock but a little old me. I got 2 miles straight. He makes fair. And if I'm right, we'll get it straight for hell. I'm gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants to fight, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slap my face and shook me like a record. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show
That's what I'm talking about. Bria Kelly. Awesome. Howard, talk to her.
Yeah, Bria, real quick. You did a great job tonight. You know, you're young. I think that people will remember you. You're on a great night tonight because I think you're going to get the votes. Everyone should pick up the phone and vote for you. You've got a really good voice. Just remember, you know, you want this audience to remember you. And, you know, you need that charisma injection sometimes. Keep that in mind. Everything from the clothes you wear to the songs you pick. If you go on next week, and I suspect you might, I think that you should just, you know, continue to give it your all, but pick great songs. And I think you're onto something. I think you did a good job.
Sharon.
Yeah, Bria, very confident. You have a very, very strong voice. You use the stage well, but try not to shout so much. And I know you're nervous, but stick to the melody. Think all the time, melody, melody, and that will stop you from shouting. But it was well done.
Thank you.
Really, really good.
Thank you.
Howie.
In my opinion, so far tonight, you, young lady, are the standout. I hope everybody votes, and I hope we see you again.
Sounds like good news, huh, Bria?
Yes, I'm really, really happy right now.
Now, you had to be a little nervous. I mean, have you seen how many exes we've seen tonight and all the craziness on the stage, and to come out here and to perform a country song? What was going through your mind?
I thought I was going to get X'd.
And you didn't.
So it's a good night for me.
Absolutely. Yes, it is. If you believe it was a good night for Bria Kelly, you know what you have to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-10. That's 1-866-60-248-10. And you can also vote online at NBC.com. But don't do anything until the end of the show. Just be wasting your time, all right? Still to come tonight, a mysterious musician plays an incredible instrument America has never seen before. And a dance crew trained as hard as soldiers to be ready for their performance. But will it be enough? This is the YouTube Snapple Show on America's Got Talent, and we've come outside the theater for our next act. He's a musician, and this is his instrument. It's called a carillon, and it weighs 4 tons. From St. Peters, Pennsylvania, here is Cast in Bronze.
I am the Spirit of the Bells. My act is called Cast in Bronze. It was 21 years ago when I was in the bell tower, when a stranger walked up the tower and he bestowed upon me a musical instrument that no one knows exists. And Cast in Bronze began. The carillon has probably been the best kept musical secret in over 500 years. Well, I wear the mask because I relinquished my identity to this instrument. Now I'm just the Spirit of the Bells.
At first I thought it was ridiculous, and then I started doing my comments with the mask on, and I just feel like even these comments are much more mysterious than they would be if I wasn't wearing this.
Weird. I don't know what's under that mask, and quite frankly, I never want to know what's under that mask.
I did not choose the carillon. The carillon chose me. We're one. The sound of the carillon is magic. After hearing the carillon tonight, I don't think America or the music world will ever be the same.
well, we're going to head back inside, and then we're going to find out what the judges thought when we return with more America's Got Talent. Welcome back to the YouTube Snapple Show on America's Got Talent. Before the break, we saw the Spirit of the Bells playing his Caroline outside, and he got 3 X's from the judges. So let's see what you guys really thought about the cast of Bronze. Sharon, we'll start with you.
Well, I can't decide whether I was in a department store at Christmas or I was watching an old rerun of Quasimodo. The bells, you know. I'm very confused by you.
Howie.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what the process was that you went through. One day you said,
I'm gonna put on a mask and I'm gonna play giant bells.
You know, maybe it's a good Broadway show. I don't know if it's right for here, like Phantom of the Dinglings, like, which would be. But I don't understand the whole. How long has he been doing? Does he speak?
He does speak.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
21 years.
21 years. Have I seen this someplace before?
I doubt it.
No, something rings a bell.
Howard.
You know, if hell had a musician, you would be it. You know, this is America's Got Talent. You're in front of millions of people. Let's get a good costume going. Even that bird or something. What is that, a bird on your head? It looks like my nose, at least. I don't know what to make of this. It's not entertainment for me. I mean, the bells, I had a headache out there. Thank God Sharon had aspirin. She gave it to me. You know, maybe with a rock band or something this would work, but you on your own just playing this over and over again, it's very difficult to take. So I don't know where you're at. The costuming is a D-. The instrument to me is not a pleasant sounding instrument, nor is it something commercial. I would never go to see a show of this. So it was a tough night for you, but guess what? It's a tough night for everyone, evidently.
All right, well, the judges are having a little fun, but you take this quite seriously. I mean, your instrument weighs 4 tons, which is like roughly 8,000 pounds, and you travel around with this, and this is what you do, correct?
It's what I do.
All right, so your day job, you fight crime or anything like that?
No.
Bro, hey, we want to see if you can make it through. If you want to vote for Cast and Bronze, call 1-866-60-AGT-11. That's 1-866-60-248-11. Cheer up, smile. You can also head on over to NBC.com to vote. All the voting lines will be open for 2 hours after the show. Okay, here's our last act tonight. This is a dance crew from San Francisco, California that wants to show America how good you can be when you're bad, and that's bad meaning good. It's Academy of Villains.
We're a theater-based hip-hop dance company. We are Academy of Villains, based out of San Francisco, California.
I'm the director of the group. She's my assistant director and also my girlfriend. Our anniversary actually will be coming up pretty soon. I forgot.
If you are a member of this team, you have to have really, really tough skin. And you do have more of a militant style of training.
1, 2.
If our dancers mess up, they do push-ups, they run laps.
Let's go.
Usually at our rehearsals, people are throwing up.
Pick it up.
There's people even with broken bones dancing, literally. If you can't handle the pressure, then this is not the team for you.
I like the makeup, the choreography. They're very original.
They did things that were beyond just dance, which made it a big show. Tonight, they need to tell a winning story. They need to interest everybody.
What the happened? I could have get hit in the face. All the stunts that we have, they're very risky, they're very dangerous.
This is the biggest opportunity we have ever had. Tonight is our chance to make every single one of our dreams come true.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
T-Ram is a monster. I'm Raps MVP, the star on the roster. Officially a boogie down Bronxer. Terror squad at the Brady Bunch, and I ain't marching. My so blooded, they should call me Margin. I ain't gotta be boss as long as I'm in charge. And whatever I say goes. So if I say no, don't ask why I assume it's because I say so.
Put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up. Yeah, man, it's whatever. Get it up, 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 whatever.
Now the party has officially started. Wow. Like I said, bad meaning good. Howard, they brought it.
Now we got something going. Finally, something to crow about. Something to be proud of. The YouTube auditions brought you guys to our stage. Very inventive. Love what you did to open the show to Queen, and then you let it rip. You kept us entertained. You kept things moving. Bravo. Great job. You're in a tough competition. We have a lot of great dancers this time, but I think we'll be seeing you in the future. I think you will be moving ahead. Good job.
Sharon.
Yeah, finally, guys. Finally. Oh, I tell you, it's been a tough one tonight, but it was worth it to get you. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
Howie.
You know how they say you save the best for last? You know how they say that? Well, I'm gonna say that. We saved the best for last. You are the best thing that tonight showed. And let me just specifically talk about it. I love that within 90 seconds, you showed us very original, different styles. I love the thing you did with the red arms, and you created characters and lips and hands, and then you broke it down and did, like, you know, hip-hop dancing and break dancing, and we saw so much in so little time. You guys are wonderful. I hope America, don't take it for granted that they're great. America, pretty soon, go to those phones, dial, or you won't see them again, and you gotta see them again, so please vote.
Awesome. What a way to end the show. See you getting a little emotional.
Yeah.
We saw in the video how hard you guys work. I mean, it's like a boot camp. Tell me, what's this moment mean to you right now?
I'm speechless. I'm just hella thankful.
It's all good. How proud are you guys right now? You know what to do to put Academy of Villains into the next round. Call 1-866-60-AGT-12. That's 1-866-602-4812. Okay, the acts are done. Now it's your turn. Time to pick 4 to move to the semifinals. And here's all the voting information you'll need.
Come on, Kitty! Here, Kitty! Come on, Kitty! Come on, Kitty! Yes! Yes!
Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. Ready, little babe, I'm already told. I'm already told.
I don't know much about dating. I just know that when I go on a date with a gentleman and then he does not contact me for 5 months, I break up with him.
and voting is now open. It's all up to you. None of these acts can keep their dreams alive without you. Remember, these are 866 numbers, not 800 numbers, and calls are toll-free from landlines. You can also vote at NBC.com online, and voting will be open for 2 hours after the show, and you can vote up to 10 times per voting method. Whatever you do, get online and vote. They need you. Howie, what do you think of tonight?
Tonight was a wacky night. We ended on a real high note. We started with the original tweet. We did, and you know, it shows me how much talent we have in season 7. It shows me, I cannot wait for the finals. You know, I hope we weren't harsh on some of you, but we have such great talent. I cannot wait to see the finals. There are superstars. There's a couple of standouts tonight. America, like you said,
yes.
Vote. You gotta vote or you'll never see these people again.
Absolutely.
You can't just sit back.
Tomorrow night, it's the Results 12 acts started out on YouTube, and now let's see who'll make to the semifinals. Also, taking the stage will be the incredible Carmen, and we'll see a day in the life of Howard Stern. Plus, Olympic gold medalist superstar Gabby Douglas will be here. That's all tomorrow night, Wednesday at 9, 8 Central. I'm at Nick Cannon. Good night, America.